Mbun, welcome to our No Wahala.
No Wahala.
Yeah, it's No Wahala Sport because Wahala no day. Yes, indeed. I don't know.
He said, tell him what you said when you heard it. He said,
you said what?
Since when did we become Nigerians, though? Talking about No Wahala.
That's what he said.
So let me ask you a question. Which one is worldwide recognized, right? Like, what can we use from Cameroon? Right? That would be worldwide recognized.
We can make it worldwide recognized.
It is worldwide.
No Wahala is already recognized, so we might as well use that one. Not even people in Cameroon know what it is.
Yeah. But it's, sort of like Africa, right? So he said, when do we become Nigerians? Yeah, mine's about to order something. I'm about to order something.
No, I'm not about to order anything. It's too late.
Boone is about to go lay down and make movies or whatever he does back there on his red.
No, I have my list from my current African players.
All right, so I have. Okay, if we're doing it that way, then I have Joel as my center as well.
Okay.
We can't do it that way. I don't know what the
right, so let's just do it. Forget about position.
No. You guys can do that. What I'm saying is I'll give my list at the end because it's nonsense. So go ahead and do the list. Whatever you guys are going to do.
I thought we were going to do position list and just rank the top 5 players.
I was doing okay. We can do that too. But I was doing position. I was trying to put Joel as 5, and I put Giannis as 4.
Okay, I can see that.
And then I put Siakam as my 3.
Okay, me too.
And then I had who did I have on my 2 as a guard? I have Victor Oladipo.
That's the point guard, though, right? He can't play two. No. He can't play 2 positions, though.
I got somebody else on my point guard.
Who's that?
I got Emmanuel Mudiay.
Oh, okay. I will rank mine. I didn't do it by position. I just did the top 5 African players in the league that I feel, right? Number 5, I had Oladipo.
Okay.
Number 4, I had Bam Adebayo.
Okay, I had him as my reserve.
Number 3, I have Pascal Siakam. Then I have Joel Embiid at number 2.
Okay.
Then I have the son of Nigerian immigrants, Giannis. I would not call him the Greek freak.
And first of all, I don't like that name. But anyway, what is that?
He's the son of Nigerian immigrants.
What is it? He doesn't get to be Greek just because he plays basketball.
He doesn't want to be. They're making him Greek because
that's what I'm saying. Who do they think they are trying to renationalize the boy just because they like that he plays his team? Get out of here. You don't get that.
He was also born there, though. I mean, I
don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that.
Wasn't he born in Greece?
Like everyone here.
He was born in
Yeah, he was born in Greece, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Right, which doesn't change the point that if he wasn't a basketball player, he should be the son of Nigerian immigrants.
Yeah, they would still be like, look at that Nigerian boy. They wouldn't be calling him Greek.
Hey, Ma, what's your list?
Okay, so my list, first of all, I would like to preface this with that my list was picked strictly on names I liked. I started it with Keita Bates Diop, right? And I love the name Diop, but I really like that name. And then I picked Mo Bamba, and then I picked Ochai Agbaji, and then I picked Bol Bol, and then I picked Lukmba.
There were like maybe 2 guys on that list that could get
Cameroon.
Yeah, I think Diop required too.
Yeah,
Fired.
Yeah, Muta's from Cameroon. He's from Cameroon.
Yeah, Bout is from Cameroon. He's the one that got in Joel in basketball, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think he was the one.
I got one of your faves on the court.
Nobody has Yinka Dare on their list.
Who is that?
Well, you remember Yinka?
No.
So Yinka played. What did Yinka play? So Yinka, God rest his soul, he had a heart condition when he was in NBA and died. But he played center at George Washington.
Oh,
7'2".
Yeah.
He got drafted by the Nets. Some would say pound for pound. The worst.
The worst guy.
Oh no!
What about the guy that was picked number 1 overall but sucked so much?
Oh, the
Michael-
Candy Man. The
Oliver
Candy
Candy.
Man. The Candy Man.
He sucked.
Excuse me. Why are they calling him the Candy Man?
His name was
he's
Oliver Candy.
He would just eat candy. His name is Oliver Candy, so they
His name
say
was
he's
Oliver
just
Candy. So they call him the Candy Man.
the Candy Man because he sucked.
Oliver Candy. Candy.
Oliver-
Right.
Candy.
Yes, I get it.
The
Yes, I
Candy
got it.
Man.
Yeah, but he
Yes,
sucked.
you didn't have to break it down that hard.
Candy.
Got it. I got it.
But you know who balls though? Surge. I like Surge. Surge would be a good 4 if you had a.
Serge Ibaka is old now. When he was playing with the
Raptors.
Thunders or the Raptors early days, I would have put him on my team. But
First of all, okay, so what is the criteria of being old in basketball? All right, what is your criteria? Like, what is the criteria? How old is too old to be playing prime basketball for you?
prime basketball once you turn 34.
You're an ageist. Eric, what about you? What about you?
Okay, so there are players who can play long just because of how they take care of their body, right?
Exactly.
Now, I think what Boone is saying that Surge would not make the top 5, but he's still playing NBA because he takes good care of his body. Even though he's not playing 30 minutes a night, he's now down to a 15, 20 minute a night player. He can still play, just not at the highest level he used to play just because of his age. He's gotten so,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Just age impacts you physically, but you can still play, right? So they start dropping a little bit. Like LeBron is 37.
Exactly.
He had 20.
Funny. LeBron's only 37.
He's been in the league since he was 17.
18 or
I
17.
just feel like he's just like so. Me and LeBron are almost the same age.
Yeah. And look, what's the
That's so weird.
What's the name of your signature shoe?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like, what is this? LeBron's over here with his millions of dollars in his shoes and his 8 million mile long career. He's got like 2 kids he's about to play games with, and we're only 2 years apart.
You know why I respect this man? Like, he did something I don't think I could have done. He came out of where he came from. Someone offered him $10 million to sign for some shoe deal. He turned $10 million down at that age.
Good job. He had vision.
I didn't have that vision at 17. I'm signing with my left hand.
Why not?
I'm 17 with the left.
I'm 17.
Yeah, at 17, because you got to think about the long range. It's like if someone's coming to me,
Right.
I used to say this all the time, like whenever we did, because it's like when you have business or anything like that, and someone comes to you and you already know if one person's going to offer you $10 million, why should I take that? Because obviously you saw something worth $10 million. I can obviously get more because no one's going to just come hand you actually what you're worth. Like, that's not it. So it's like $10 million is going to sound cheap. No.
True indeed. True indeed.
So he probably was thinking that.
As a 17-year-old.
At 17, because it depends on the 17-year-old. It depends. He probably had a little background in like trying to do a little business somewhere. Because when you start doing business early, you start to think like that really fast.
I think he ended up actually getting $90 million instead of 10 for the shoe deal.
Yeah.
See, there you go. 80s, baby.
There are some people who age out of the NBA at 30 just because they don't take care of their bodies and they need whatever their body goes, right? So who make their careers from jumping, right? They make, as they get older, they don't develop a shot or anything.
Like a jump shot, or layup.
They don't develop another aspect of their game, so they can't do anything else. So you can't just be dunking anywhere when you're in your mid-30s. Right? So you kind of have to develop, like LeBron has taken his game to a whole different, he's taken his game from outside of the paint a lot, you know, he can shoot from the outside now, you know, so his game has evolved and he takes care of it. Yeah. So what was your all-time list?
All right, my all-time list.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Number 1, definitely Hakeem Olajuwon.
The Dream.
Oh my God.
Number 2.
I thought about it. I still put Embiid on it.
Okay.
I put Giannis on it.
Okay. Dikembe on there?
I put Dikembe because I already have Embiid on it.
Did you say reserve? Did you say reserve to my most favorite character in the world?
I put as my guard, I put Steve Nash on it.
Yeah, we're not
Steve
doing
Nash.
He's from South Africa, right?
South Africa.
No,
Africa.
no.
But he-
I told Eric this in the very first taping. No Dutch people from South Africa account. Like, that's not his way. We know Dutch.
That has been vetoed.
Take him off with Dikembe. I think Dikembe has more off the court philanthropist kind of thing. So I got him on there.
Oh, yay.
For the sake of it, I just put
Serge.
Yeah, I put Serge Ibaka. He got a ring, so I can't.
And he was dating Kerry Hilson, so that definitely counts for something.
He was dating Kerry Hilson.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
When Kerry Hilson used to
No Manu
sing
Bowl.
songs?
No Manu Bowl.
I was gonna put Manu Bowl, but he's gone now, so I don't know. Maybe I should just put him in anyway, since he's dead.
Wait, you know who can play the two? Andre Iguodala.
Iguodala, I didn't put him on because he played for the Olympics. He played for US. I took him off my list completely.
Hey, look, you got to go with the blue back, baby. You got to go with the blue back.
I ain't gonna take him off the list and try to include Steve Nash. That doesn't even
Right,
make any
right.
sense.
You
Steve-
That's messed up.
No, the
Steve played
problem
for
is
Canada. Steve played for
problem is-
Canada.
the problem is when we was playing Nigeria, right? And they were saying why wasn't Iguodala playing for Nigeria? He was talking cash, like he's not from Nigeria. So I like forget him.
So you took
Okay.
him off the list.
He disowned
All right.
his own people, so I say forget him.
You're
Okay.
right, but he doesn't get to be part of this either.
Exactly. He don't get to be part
Iguodala,
of
say goodbye.
At least Steve Nash was saying that he was from South Africa and stuff. But this
I
guy,
hear Steve Nash talking about his
Ooh.
South Africa.
You know who
Iguodala.
forgot? Luol Deng.
Oh, I saw that name while I was looking
Very
for names.
distinguished career.
oh yeah, I forgot about him.
Look.
Actually, when you was talking about Manute Bol, I was thinking about him, but I just couldn't figure out his name.
Hey, look, what I love about
Dang.
him, I think the Lakers just finished paying him last year, and he hasn't played basketball in how many years?
Huh? What? How
He
did
hasn't played. He hasn't played in like 5-6 years. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
but
paying
how
him.
did he finesse that? How are they gonna sit here and call him a British former? He has a British title. He has an OBE.
Hey,
Yeah,
Isn't that
listen.
when they knight you?
Hey,
He played.
listen.
He plays for the England national team.
Yeah.
And so they knighted him.
Yeah.
If you can do something for us, you're from our country. If you can't, you're a son of African immigrants. Okay. the new cats.
Oh, the new guy from Golden State.
Golden
England.
State. Mm-hmm.
From England.
I've been disappointed with Mude. I thought Mude was going to do some things in the NBA. I've been very disappointed.
Yeah, what happened to him? I don't know. I mean, even OG on the newbie.
So he was supposed to be the guy before Siakam. Remember?
Yeah, I thought he was going to be.
Then he got hurt. He got hurt.
never got
Siakam just came and took over. This was your guy, Mba Umute. Was that the one you had?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Look,
he's number 5.
Al Farouk Amino from.
I didn't know he was retired.
Farouk Amino, is he still playing? I thought he retired too.
I think he retired. Oh, he might still be in the league.
He's still in the
What's his
league.
name?
Might still be
What's
in
his
the
name?
league.
Last time he was playing for the Nuggets. I don't know if he's
Who
still.
was it?
Al Farouk Amino.
Farouk Amino. He actually plays for Nigeria national team. So
Yeah.
It's a Nigerian American, 1990.
yeah, he's
Born in 1990.
He said
Yeah.
he last played for the Chicago Bulls. He plays internationally with the Nigerian national basketball
There
team.
you go. How about Bismarck Biombo?
Biombo.
The
It's
big
my
boy.
team.
The big boy is
He's still with the Suns, Phoenix Suns.
He is a
Ime-
player for the Phoenix
Ime
Suns.
Udoka.
Email Doug.
Ime Udoka, the Boston Celtics coach.
The cheater.
Can I ask you a question? Why
Yes.
can't we call this an entanglement like y'all did when it was Jada? Everybody was
Why
on
do you
Jada.
keep saying y'all?
'Cause you guys were on
first of all,
Jada's side.
No
Jada
one
was
called
the
it
queen. It was an
entanglement
entanglement.
except Jada. No one called it an
Why
entanglement
can't we
except
call this
her.
an entanglement?
She got up here and was like, "That wasn't a situation. That was an entanglement." She said that. No one else said that, but her.
Everybody
The rest
agreed.
of us were like, "Dang, you just
They had an
be all
entanglement.
sloppy." No, we called her sloppy because we were all like, first of all, you should have known better as a married woman to go over here with somebody like August Alsina. You got to know what you're doing. Like, you're not just some lady dating a rapper, all right? Like, you're out here, and then he's all young and he has nothing to lose. Like, get serious. And then, what's his name? Udoka's going to go do the same thing and think no one should talk about him. That makes no sense. We talk about everybody.
Can I ask you a question?
If you cheat out loud, you get talked about out loud.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, hi. Welcome.
If
all he did was an entanglement, I don't know what the problem.
Listen, let me ask you a question. If Will Smith's daughter had one of her young friends over the house that was dealing with mental issues and came for some help, and Will Smith ended up having sexual relationships with her,
Will Smith would have been in prison.
He would have gotten a whole lot more than what they gave Jada. That came over with some mental health assistance.
Yeah, because you pretty much have
August Alsina?
Yeah.
Yes, he's going through the mental thing. Instead of giving him comfort, she gave him booty.
First of all, I didn't know that happened. But second of all, oh my God, what?
Yeah.
The point is, all of it was inappropriate. And everyone said so. The only person trying to give themselves a pass was Jada. Jada's the only person giving herself a pass. Everyone was like, that was messy. You're a mess.
You must not have you must not have read your sisters on Facebook and on social media talking about, oh girl, get yours.
I swear.
Right?
They probably over there dating young men too. I don't know. And see, Jaden's only 24 years old.
I'm sorry?
Jaden's only. It is when you're 40. You need look. You can date someone younger, but it needs to be within a range that makes sense. You don't be 40 years old trying to date a 22-year-old. That's entire. Your mind should decide, because what are y'all talking about? You know, like, what is this? You know, you have nothing you're talking about, like nothing.
You know,
You're completely taking advantage of this young person.
You know, I agree with you. I just like seeing you go off. So, we're gonna call Ime Udoka's thing an unfortunate entanglement episode.
Fine, let's do that. You win. So he lost his job. Jada still gets to be on TV.
He definitely should have made better decisions. That was completely that's all on him. No one else but him. That is all on him.
Taking a dump where you work at anyways.
Taking a dump.
No, a lot of people do this stuff at work, but come on. After a while, but I hear he was doing not just one person. He was doing the whole staff. Like he was going through the whole. He was like. I
don't know. I know nothing about that. But all I know is, I think there was someone that was married that was involved.
Yes, that's the one that broke the news, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but why don't I know about the married one? She's the one that's married. She's the one that should be exposed.
Well, she was. That's how I found out about it.
I don't know.
You know, and I think that
it's just her husband was the one that jumped up like, oh yeah. It was like both. Like, you wanna cheat with my wife? All y'all getting your business in the street. Wow. No other African players have been in a scandal, right? Basketball doesn't have as many scandals as football does.
Hey, somebody else had a scandal, I think.
What do you mean? What do you mean scandal?
Like this entanglement we're talking about. That, or maybe like any kind of drug, or any kind of like assault. You know, like the football players, there's always something going on.
Kerry Houston was complaining about Ibaka. I don't know if that counts.
What did she say?
I don't know. I didn't think he was treating her right or some crap.
What? Some crap? You don't even have a story. You're not a crap. Like what?
No, I just know that she didn't like that he left her. I just know that she was
your version of the story. Now I gotta figure out what it was, because this is an unreliable narrator.
Go find the truth.
I guess like, what are you talking about? For their breakup is still unknown. Ibaka had a reputation as a womanizer and had a daughter named Rainey from a previous relationship. Many sources accused him of cheating. However, Hilton never made accusations. But if she didn't say anything, I can't listen to nothing. The only person I'm going to listen to is the person in the damn relationship. Like, if she don't want to talk about it, it didn't exist. Like, you ain't going to talk about it, I don't care.
That a single millionaire has access to women, that is ridiculous. I've never heard that before.
What is your point? Are you saying that just because he's a millionaire, he shouldn't have any scruples?
I'm so shocked. He has all these platoons of women line up. I'm shocked.
That's not how this works. Like, you guys are so pessimistic. Like no one said he didn't have access to women, but being a womanizer and having access to women are two different things, and you know it.
I was just talking about access.
But
Access.
he cannot be one if those women are not lined up. Remember, he don't even have time. He don't even have time for all of them, but they're chasing him everywhere he goes.
That's not that's not entirely inaccurate, but that's not what people mean by a womanizer. Because you don't have to be a womanizer just because the women are there. That is a personal decision. Like you don't have a brain. You're a grown man. You can be like, get away from
like
me.
when you
women
go,
away with a stick.
When you go to the buffet, you don't have to put everything on your plate, right? You just take.
Correct.
Yeah.
You get what you're gonna eat and you sit down. You don't have to like go and then take someone else's plate and be like, give me that. Put more stuff on it and be like, this is a buffet.
But wait.
You know,
What if you sit at your table and you full?
That's not a good analogy, because at the buffet you're supposed to eat.
What if you sit at your table and you full? And somebody just bring you a whole new plate. They just come to your table with a new plate.
Oh. Where's it gonna go?
Exactly. Right. That's where the problems come in, right?
Buffet, he's trying to eat the chicken. Then next thing the steak shows up. Then the parmesan shows up. Then the fruits showed up. And then what do you want him to do? He gotta eat all.
That's it. Like, first of all, he needs to figure out what his diet is. All right, he needs to figure out what the diet is. And then second of all, I'm not gonna compare all these women to a buffet. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all got me down this analogy, and it's the worst. This is the worst analogy I've ever heard. A buffet and a line of women are two different things. All right, one of them is meant to be consumed. The other one is a person. And yes, maybe they were throwing themselves at him, but just because they are doing that does not mean where is his self-control. Everyone talks about athletes and they're supposed to have self-control. Why they don't never have any self-control outside of the game they are playing?
Hey,
Answer me that.
Trust me,
so
they do have self-control. Trust me.
So,
if they did have self-control, all of them will have like 50 babies, mamas running around.
They might, like, seriously, like, if like, I don't know about that extreme, but if you think about it, right? Let's say you have like I don't want to get into this conversation, but it's crazy. Like, I'm not gonna say they have self-control, but I can't even come out, right? Like, I can't even come out what I'm trying to say because. No, because think about it.
Think about it.
If you had like, we've seen athletes. Right? These athletes, like the word is the oyster, right?
Yeah,
and if you hear that, this guy cheated one time, but he said no to 99. You know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning it.
No.
I'm not condoning it.
I get it, but I'm also gonna be like, come on. You said no 99 times, and you couldn't say no one more time. That's the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't know. I'm not here to judge him. I'm just asking.
It was a curvy camel.
I'm just asking.
Sometimes
it's a curvy. Hey, I'm not in this conversation. I know why y'all got me to this conversation. I came here talking sports. Y'all talking athletes.